Alright, so I'm going to keep on with the multiple deck review videos and review an old and a new version of the Steamboat deck. This is the original Steamboat deck that was released by the United States Playing Card Company back in the day. Not sure how old this deck is exactly. Made in USA. Actually, let's do a box comparison of all three. And these two are the new, completely reproduced Steamboat decks that were, okay, you want to fall, you fall, that were completely reissued, I guess, by Dan and Dave. So, according to the fronts of the box, well, actually, this is the front, this is the back of the Steamboat. But anyway, that image is pretty much the same. If you turn over the original, it says 999 Steamboats, 999 Steamboat, 999 Steamboat. Okay, that's pretty much been kept intact. Steamboat Poker on the top, pretty much the same. And Made in USA, pretty much the same. The original Steamboat said Steamboat Poker 999, and the new Dan and Dave ones have their logo, and it's 2012 reproduced. Now, the original box front was this 999 brand of the U.S. playing cards. Steamboat, United States Playing Card Company, Cincinnati, Ohio 45212. Okay, so Dan and Dave changed the front to be the old back, and they, on the new decks, put the back design as the backs. Not a fan of that. If you're going to reissue the deck, keep it as much the same as possible. There's also another huge difference, which we will get to in a second. So here is the original Steamboats. We claim exclusive rights, blah, 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 like they used to say. I'm an idiot. I bought one of these back in the day when I saw the store had them, and I bought red. I didn't buy a blue one because at the time I wasn't a big deck collector. I just bought one to have one, and kicking myself kind of now. Okay, you'll notice that these are smooth finished. They're not the typical Magic finish or air cushion finish or whatever they want to call it, the cambric finish. They're all the same. So these ones are smooth. These are the new ivory finish. So you'll see the deck. If I do a little spread, you might be able to see there is a pattern. So let's reverse one card quickly, the 6 of clubs. Let me see if it makes it a one-way back. And it, oh, I think it does. Yes, it does. But it's only noticeable if you keep it fairly square. You can see right there, there's one out of sync. As soon as you spread them, you lose that. Okay, it's really hard to see it after, but I can see it. It's right there. There's a smidge of it off. 6 of clubs, okay? Very, very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. Okay, so let's go through the original Steamboats real quick. There's the Steamboat Ace. Okay, and the two, they're fairly standard. The pips are bigger. And then you've got the Joker. Now it comes with 2 Jokers, but I took one out to put in my display. So here is the Joker that it came with originally. Alright. There's no mention as to what year these were printed. So that's that. The original, well, somewhat original, older version of the Steamboats. They fan beautifully. They handle like butter. I love the finish. I actually was not remembering that they had that kind of finish. Now we go to the Dan and Dave's versions. Now these boxes are a little different. They're less glossy. They are embossed. Okay, they felt the need to emboss the box this time. Now the backs again are, I believe, one way. Okay, let me reverse another card, the 5 this time, not the 6. And let's see if you can tell. Nope. Okay, so these are not one way. the Dan and Dave's, unless, no, see, I don't know, I can't, that it right there? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Okay, wow, it's even more subtle. Much harder to read than the originals. It's really hard to tell. Anyway, so let's go through the faces. We've got the two jokers, the same ace. Yeah, okay. Now you'll notice Dan and Dave decided to give them a tint of like brownish gray. I don't even know what, like a khaki instead of being white. I don't know why they do that. Like the Ace Fulton deck, the brown and the orange, they have a hint of a different tint in them. They're not the standard white. I think it takes away from the decks personally, but that's just my opinion. Colors do pop, but again, I don't know, they're like a cream color. They're different. And that's it. Now, what the hell is this? Okay, I know it's a blank card, it's an ad card, it's the dumb card. I don't know what the point of this is. This one here at least has, you know, visit us on the web, and it's got all of their social network handles. But this card is just, what the oh, sorry, let's beep that out. Yeah, okay. Now, I noticed this, and I still have to contact them about it because I don't understand, but let me see if I can show it on the video. There. You can see that. There's a little nick. Now, that nick appears on the back as well, okay? Right there where my thumb tip is. And that goes through several cards. Okay, it's very noticeable there. It's an actual mark on the card. Okay, if that's not a way to cheat, I don't know what is. So it's on the ace, it's on the 2, 3, and then it appears again here. Like it's on a lot of the cards. So the machine that was feeding this paper through clipped it weird and really messed up this deck. So I need to contact Dan and Dave and see if that's on all their decks. What's the story with that? And then the blue is pretty much the same. These are all ivory finish. Okay. Now, these have it on a different card, but it has the same nick on it. I can see it there on the Ace of Spades. Very small, but it's there. It is noticeable if you play this in a certain light, reflecting. There. Okay. It's pretty bad. I mean, brand new deck. Could be a sign of it being rushed. I don't know. See right there on the 7. Okay. And the worst part is it goes through to the back so you can identify the cards. It's really, really bad. Really, really bad. Anyway, hopefully that's not just... Hopefully it's not all the decks and it's just mine that are defective. But anyway, that was my deck review for the Steamboat Legacy, the... I guess somewhat original version of the deck, and then the 2 re-releases by Dan and Dave. All right, I've got I only ordered 3 of each, so I've got 2 more of these for trade if anyone is interested. I know they're still available on the Dan and Dave website, but shipping there is quite crazy. And if you want to just trade, I know Dan and Dave do not do trades. I do. So send me a quick email and we'll work out something. This box just doesn't want to stand. There we go. All right, thanks for watching.